Hello friends, let's discuss CAT 2024 slot 3 set 2. Let's read the information. The table given below shows the amount in grams of carbohydrate, protein, fat and all other nutrients per 100 grams. So out of 100 grams, how much carbohydrate is, how much protein, fat and other nutrients that are given to you. And the first column shows the food grain category, that is cereal, millet and pseudo cereal. And second column shows its code name, that is C1, C2. There are two varieties in cereal, 3 in millets and 2 in P1 and P2. Now there are some values that are missing. Let's read the additional facts. Both the pseudo cereal had higher amount of carbohydrate as well as higher amount of protein than any millet. So you can say in P1 and P2, clearly P1 and P2 will have higher values than M1, M2 and M3 in both categories, that is carbohydrate as well as in protein. And the second point is both the cereal had higher amount of carbohydrate than any pseudo cereal. So you can say in cereal C1 and C2 has to be greater than all the values of P1 and P2, but this is true only for carbohydrates, not for anything else. Okay, great. All the missing values of carbohydrate amount for all the food grain are non-zero multiple of 5. So all the values of missing value of carbohydrate is a multiple of 5. And all the missing values of protein, fat and other nutrients for the food grain are non-zero multiple of 4. So all these values has to be multiple of 4. So that is how the information has been given. The last point is P1 contained double the amount of protein than M3. P1 contained double the amount of protein that M3 contained. Okay, so I will start solving question P1. We know that in P1 carbohydrate 66, other nutrients is 10. So I think protein plus fat in P1 will be equal to how much? 100 minus 66 plus 10, that is 76. So this value will become 24. Now both the values has to be multiple of 4. So maybe I will try to write some combination, and moreover this value is really greater than 10 because of this condition. In protein, P1 and P2 both are more than millet. So since this value is M1 and millet M1 has a protein content of 10 grams. So I think P1 has to have higher value than 10. So now higher value of 10, that is a multiple of 4. Either it could be 12, it could be 16, 20. Right, I can't take 24 because next value will become 0. If this is protein, right, in that case fat will become 12, 8 and 4. Now another point that has been given, the P1 has double of protein as compared to M3. If you take protein in P1 as 12, then protein in M3 will become 6. Now, but this is not a multiple of 4. So this case is eliminated. Here 8, yes, it's a multiple of 4. This is 10. This is again not a multiple of 4. So now we know that this value has to be 16. This will become 8. And this will become 8. And we can figure out this value 56 plus 20, that is 76. This will become 24. So now I know the values for M3 and P1. Now let's proceed further. Can I calculate for P2 also? Let's try to do it for P2. Now we know that P2 has to be greater than 62. Reason is because carbohydrate content in all the categories of pseudo cereal is more than millet. So this value has to be more than 62. Now let's take the summation of these two values has to be how much? 14 plus 8 is 22. So you can say in P2 carbohydrate plus fat should be equal to 100 minus 14 plus 8, that is 22. So this value becomes 78. Now we divide 78 in such a way that this has to be multiple of 5, this is to be multiple of 4. And this value has to be greater than 62. So maybe I'll start from 65. If I take this to be 65, this will become 13. Now that's not divisible by, maybe I can take this 70 and I can take 8. That is the only way I can, this is 70 and this is 8. Nice. Now what about C1 and C2? Now we know that the value of C1 and C2 has to be higher than respective value of carbohydrates in P1 and P2. Think about this. C2, 3 plus 10, 13. So summation these two values has to be 87. Now 87, one part has to be multiple of 5 and should be more than 70. So I'll start from 75 plus 12, possible. 80 plus 7 not possible, 84 plus 3 not possible. So we are left with one value, that is 75 and 12. Great. What about this? 88. So 0 and 12, 12. So these carbohydrate and protein would amount to 88. Now divide 88 into a multiple of 5 and 4. That too, the value has to be greater than 70. So let's start with 75 plus 13, not possible. 80 plus 8 possible. 85 plus 3 not possible. You can't go beyond that. So this is 80 and this is 8. Great. So now the only thing I have figured out is M2. Now imagine what is the summation of these two values. 7 plus 16, 23. So I think if you look at in M2 category, carbohydrate plus protein is equal to 77. But what I have to ensure is that M2 has to be less than P1 and P2 both. So M2 has to be less than 14. This value has to be less than 14. In that case, this value has to be more than at least you can say 63. And this has to be also multiple of 5. So maybe I can take 65 and 12. That makes sense. 70 and 7 not making sense because this has to be divided by 4. And maybe 75 plus 2 also doesn't make sense. So this is 65 and 12. So by and large, we know all the values of carbohydrate, protein. Similarly, we can accordingly calculate fat and other nutrients. So now we are good to solve the questions. Let's proceed to the question one by one. So let's look at the first question. What does it say? The first question says, how many food grains are the higher amount of carbohydrate per 100 gram of nutrient than M1? So compare, M1 is 62. So C1 is higher, C2 is higher, M2 is higher, P1 and P2 are higher. So 5. For first question, the answer is 5. Second, how many grams of protein were there in 100 grams of nutrient M2? How many grams of protein in M2? M2 has 12 grams of protein. So for this question, the answer will become 12 grams. For question 7, the answer is 12 grams. Go to the next one. How many grams of other nutrient were there in 100 grams in M3? M3 other nutrient, 24 grams. So for question 8, the answer is 24 grams. Nice. Come to the next question. What is the median of the number of grams of protein 100 grams? Now what is median? Median is when you arrange all the values in ascending or descending order. The value, the middle term would be called as median value. So what I can do is I can arrange all this value. Let me arrange it from as in the ascending order. So lowest values are 8, 8 coming twice. After that 10, then 12, then 12, then 14 and 16. So I think middle term is this. So the answer for this question will become 12. For 9, answer is 12.